The federal government's intention to scrap junior secondary school and senior secondary school education in Nigeria, with plans to introduce a 12-year uninterrupted basic education model, has been generating reactions. Education correspondent Olajumoke Oyewumi tells us more.
For decades, the federal government has maintained a 6334 education system where pupils spend 6 years in the primary school, 3 years in junior secondary school, GSS, 3 years in senior secondary school, SSS, and a minimum of 4 years in tertiary institutions. However, the system is about being replaced with the 12-4 education model being advocated by the Federal Ministry of Education, which is equally seeking the approval of the National Council of Education, NCE, to officially adopt 16 years as the minimum entry age requirement into the country's tertiary institutions.
We should be able to design our our educational program in such a way that all that our human resources, financial resources, natural resources, everything will be embedded in it to bring about productivity to us. We are supposed to have education that will be more technically inclined than theoretical. It should be more of industrialized inclined education, technically inclined education, which we can now use to mechanize our material resources that are here and bring about sufficiency in every field that we find ourselves, and also even be given to neighboring countries.
We have been on 6633 for long, and then the 12 method, I think it's a good advice as well. It's encouraging.
Some say the new proposed policy, which is in line with the global best practices, will help reduce dropout rates by eliminating financial and systematic barriers that currently prevent students from completing secondary education.
What I will advise is that the parents also, they should also subscribe to that idea. The parents should subscribe to the idea, and then I think the government has chosen the best way for the parents to also abide in it.
If the federal government could, as they have already make an important effort on that, I believe they are going to do more on it. By the time we have this early age of learning about science, how our society will go to be whole. A
new program is designed. Children that have already focused on a particular angle of life, you may eventually distort their orientation, their belief, their approach, because this is a new development. It might take some time, but we need encouragement. Once the program is right, let us encourage our children, let's encourage the parents, so that the money they're going to spend, vying off into this new arena will not be a waste.
The Federal Ministry of Education, however, highlighted policy reforms, infrastructure expansion, teacher training and recruitment, funding and partnership with curriculum enhancement as key implementation strategies to successfully integrate secondary education into the nation's basic education model. Olajumoke Oyewumi, LTV News.